Hi everyone. On the account of Engineers Day, I thought of talking about a great personality and her contributions to the society. She is an engineer, an excellent teacher, a prolific writer, an incredible social worker, and one of the most humble persons I have ever seen. She is none other than Mrs. Sudha Murthy, chairperson of Infosys Foundation, and of course Mr. N.R. Narayan Murthy's life partner. She began her career in computer science and engineering like so many of us do now, but entirely different from what she did 46 years back. She went on to become the first female engineer hired by Tata Engineering and Locomotive Company, which is known as Tata Motors now. There is an interesting story behind this. While she was on her way to hostel, she saw an advertisement that Telco is looking for young and bright engineers with an excellent academic record. But at the bottom of the advertisement, there was a note mentioned, and it said, "Lady candidates need not apply." She got upset after reading this line and she took it as a challenge. She thought of writing a letter to Telco head questioning this gender discrimination. She took a postcard, addressed it to J.R.D. Tata. She did not even know the full address of Telco. All she knew was head of Telco, that is J.R.D. Tata, Bombay. This was the address on the postcard. When someone is so determined, courageous, knowledgeable, well qualified and confident in life, things automatically work for them, right? This is so true in her case. And the letter reached J.R.D. Tata. After a few days, she got a telegram from Telco asking her to come and attend the interview in Pune, and all the expenses were paid by the company. She went to Pune to attend the interview and saw 6 people on the panel. She took the interview very seriously. She cleared the interview and became the first woman to work on the Telco shop floor. This is how she started her journey as an engineer. After the successful establishment of Infosys company, she started Infosys Foundation in 1996, which is a non-profit initiative supporting the underprivileged sections of the society. This foundation has programs in the areas of healthcare, education, culture, and rural development. She has founded several orphanages, worked hard in rural development, supporting the movement to provide computer and library facilities in all the government schools of Karnataka. She taught computer science to students and got the Best Teacher Award in 1995. There was no toilet facility for women in her college days, and she understood the importance of a hygienic toilet for women. This led her to build 16,000 toilets across the country. Through her foundation, she has built more than 2,500 houses in the flood-affected areas and has set up more than 70,000 libraries so far. Right from her childhood, she is fond of writing, and she grew up to become a prolific writer of numerous books. Her books have been translated into all the major Indian languages and sold all over the country. There are so many awards to her name. For her outstanding social service, she got National Award from Public Relations Society of India. She received R.K. Narayan's Award for Literature. She also won India's 4th highest civilian award, that is Padma Shri. With more than 150 initiatives in a year helping poor people, working towards rural development, she is so happy enjoying her work. The very first thing you notice in her is a $1 million smile on her face, and how simple and down to earth she is. I would like to share another incident that happened with her a couple of years back. She was at the airport in London to board a flight back to Bangalore. The boarding announcement was made and she joined the queue. The woman in front of her was very well groomed with western silk outfit, and she had a friend stood next to her in an expensive silk saree and a pearl necklace. The woman turned towards her and asked her to show the boarding pass. The woman said that the line is meant for business class and showed her finger towards economic class and asked Mrs. Sudha Murthy to go and stand in the economic class queue. Mrs. Sudha Murthy didn't move. She stood in the same line. The lady turned to her friend and said it is hard to argue with cattle class people. Mrs. Sudha Murthy did not get angry at all. The line started to move. When her turn came, she showed the boarding pass and entered into the business class. Those two women who tried to insult her talked so low of her were surprised to see her coming in. Sudha Murthy thought of giving them a piece of her mind. She said, "You may be rich enough to buy comfort and luxuries, but the same money doesn't define class. The concept that you automatically gain class by acquiring money is an outdated thought process." And she left without waiting for a reply. She has been a great inspiration to many people. We get to learn a lot from her. How to be courageous, focused, determined, confident, sympathetic, empathetic, and more importantly, good-hearted human being. We all need to do something good, how much ever we can, in whatever way we can to the society. I am sure the satisfaction we get by helping others is priceless. I wish her all the best for her ongoing projects and future projects. Wish her good health, wealth, and happiness. Thank you.